Today I want to do part 3 of selling skills. How do you sell? This is one of the survival skills. Selling is a survival skill because if you cannot sell, then it is very hard to survive financially, especially in this economy of Uganda that we see. And if you can sell, you can start any business. You can even go to any company and ask for a job and get it that very day. Like now, imagine somebody comes to my restaurant, Obunuzi restaurant, and says, I am able to sell for you 100 packs of food per day. This is evidence. I've been in such and such a place. This is how I've been selling. I have my social media platforms. See how people comment, see how people follow me. Give me a chance and I prove to you. And on each plate, I need a commission of 5%. What would I do as an entrepreneur? I would give that person a chance. Because selling is a universal survival skill. How I wish such skills were taught in school. These are the kinds of skills that I would want even a child to have. Thanks to people like Dr. Emma Narima, who is teaching kids in primary in her school how to sell and how to farm, of course. Now, back to sales. Today, let me mention a few of the things I feel customers want. Because for you to sell very well, you must know what customers are looking for. Number one, customers are looking for value. A customer must feel that what they are paying is not more than what they are getting. That is why a person will leave a shop where they are selling a soda at 1,000 shillings and come to Obunuzi restaurant and buy it at 2,000 shillings. There is value that this person is seeing. They are going to sit in an atmosphere that is inspiring among people that are not miyahe, that will not grab his phone like in a kafunda. The place is cool, there are nice fans, the furniture is good. So the person is going to feel value. If a person pays for an item, a good or a service, and feels that the money they have paid is more than that value, then they will feel cheated. They will feel conned. So as you sell, always make sure the product you're selling has value equivalent to the money that you are charging. And don't undercharge also. Imagine, like now I have a coffee machine. If a drinker of coffee, of espresso coffee came and we told him our coffee is 3,000, that person may not buy, because he knows you cannot have a coffee machine that costs about 20, 30 million. Then you buy coffee, which is very expensive. Then you use electricity to heat, and then you charge 3,000. It's not possible. The person would doubt the quality of what we are offering. So do not underprice also. Make sure the price is equivalent to the value. The second thing that customers are looking for is understanding of your product. That's why I normally tell you of KYP and KYC. Know your product, know your customer. Right now at my restaurant, I know what people eat. When a person comes and says, give me katogo, I will know that this person who has been taking katogo here takes matoke, takes Irish potatoes, chapati, and beef. I will know that this one takes rice, matoke, and beans. I know customers who take a lot of soup, those who want their food dry, those who want their food extremely hot. That is knowing your customer, but also knowing your product. There are people who cannot explain their products. You're selling an item, but you don't know how it works very well. Then you're not a good salesperson. You're not going to make it far in selling. Know your product and know your customer. Number 3, customers are looking for respect. Even when an old woman comes, even when a child comes to my restaurant and I'm there, I will say, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, madam. thank you for coming to Obunuzi restaurant. We are here to serve you. And when the person is leaving, even if they bought a soda or a chapati of 2,000, I will say, thank you, sir. Please come again. We shall be happy to serve you again. People are looking for respect. Perhaps they don't find this respect at home. Maybe the wife of this man just throws the food at him, doesn't say good morning, doesn't say you're smart. So when this customer comes and you say, sir, you're very smart today, this customer is going to feel respected. Number 4, many customers really want to be remembered, and especially remembered by name. So when you say, you're welcome back, Sam, there is a way the person feels the business loves him so much. You know him so much. Many customers can call. I'm using examples of a restaurant because that's a business I'm running. So some customers will call and say, send me the kind of food you sent me yesterday. So that means I should be able to recall. And that's what I teach my service people. I teach it to my team so that they are able to also do the same things that I do. An entrepreneur must reproduce yourself. You must replicate yourself. The same spirit that you have, like Moses did in the Bible. God told Moses, pick from your spirit and give to, was it 70 men? So that they can do what you do. So an entrepreneur must replicate himself. You must reproduce yourself in others. You must reproduce the same spirit. If you smile at customers, your staff must smile at customers. If you know how to offer good customer care, same thing with your staff. And maybe lastly, there are other things I'm not going to mention that customers want, but I'm picking a few that will open your eyes and also make you reflect on this reality of selling by understanding what customers need. So lastly, I'm going to mention this point. Customers expect the seller to be a consultant. They expect you to be knowledgeable enough to give them advice. In other words, when somebody comes to World of Inspiration Travels to buy a car, I should be able to tell him this car consumes like this. This car has this kind of maintenance. Please always change this after such and such a period. A customer expects you to be a consultant. If I went to a shop selling clothes and I bought clothes, I'm dark skinned, and I buy clothes that are dark, and I look weird, whom do I blame? The person who sold to me, I said, didn't you see my color? If I buy a suit and the coat looks like, I look like a hanger carrying a coat because it is too big, I'll blame the person who sold it to me because that person is expected to be a consultant. I'm using the word consultant in this context, that you should be knowledgeable enough to give a customer reliable information. Once you master this, you will be able to sell the way I sell. Thank you so much. This is Robert Baquet, Mr. Inspiration. I'm glad you always watch my videos. Yes, please make sure if you have not yet followed this account, click follow and also share, comment so that I know what you think about this subject. Thank you so much. God bless you.